Hey guys, welcome back to Zoey's Corner. My name is Margret, Zoey Konie, and yeah, this is a vlog where I talk about everything and anything. So, first of all, sorry, I woke up like 3 minutes ago. But anyway, I just thought of this idea. I received so many questions like, how do you get to travel? You travel too much, who sponsors you and everything. And so I would like to give you guys tips on how to travel, where to go, I guess. Basically like how to travel, basically. Like how you can start traveling for those that want to start traveling. So yeah. Okay, so first of all, I have traveled to how many countries? I don't know. I would like to say there are kind of a lot, more than 10, hopefully. I think more than 10. The only continent I have not touched is South America and Oceania, which is like Australasia is what we were taught in school, but I discovered that it's Oceania. Which is like the islands and Australia, New Zealand, those ones. So yeah, so I would like to say I'm well traveled, I think, but I have way more countries to explore and stuff like that. And so just a brief background is that my family loved to travel when I was young, so they stirred that up in me. We traveled a lot also because we were foreigners in Botswana. So I'm Zambian, born and raised in Botswana. So, to travel, we used to go a lot to Zambia, number one, to visit relatives. And my dad was very involved in like a lot of community humanitarian work. And so that allowed him to travel as well. And he just took us along. So I know we did a lot of, he was in the Lions Club, and he was district governor of like 4 different countries. So we traveled to those countries too with him whenever he had meetings. We did a lot of holidays in South Africa as well, because South Africa, Botswana was just like right there. And yeah, pretty much. So growing up, we used to travel a lot. However, we also did many little trips like very close to us, So maybe we'd go out of town to do shopping because we lived in a village that didn't have as many shopping malls. It had nice shops, but sometimes you just want to like take a road trip and stuff. And so we would do that. By the way, when I say village, I don't mean like Nat Geo village. I mean like fancy village. It was just a village because we didn't have numbers. So just a disclaimer. So yeah, okay. I said first things first, but let's now go on to the number one thing to do. So networking. What allows me to travel is networking. So every time I meet people, so I love to network. I meet a lot of people through networking. And networking is just basically going for events, mingling with people, being open, being able to say, hey, where are you from, da-da-da. You get to build relationships with people. So networking is definitely what has helped me to travel, and I will get to it why in the second one. So number 2, being friendly. So again, with the networking thing, you're friendly to people. You always want to leave an impression, and I'm not saying that this is like every time I'm making friends with someone I'm thinking, oh, I need to travel to their place. No. It should just come naturally. Like I've seen that a lot of people that invite me over to places or whatever, they always say, man, you were like the friendliest person there, like everyone was kind of keeping to themselves, but you're super friendly, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, thank you, yeah, so basically through networking, you become friends, you talk and talk, you hang out, and I guess you impact their lives in such a way that they want, they are able to invite you, wherever they're from. It could be internationally, it could be locally, it could even just be within your city, but just, network and be friendly. The next one I would like to say is plan. So if you want to go anywhere, you need to plan for it. I would, God, please, I would love to be at a place in my life where I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I want to go to Italy today, But that's just not how it works. First of all, because you need a visa for that. But in terms of countries where you don't need a visa, you just need a lot of money for that. and I don't have a lot of money for that. So I would say definitely plan for it. So where you're gonna stay, and then again, the where you're gonna stay part, I save so much money because I never stay in hotels. Everywhere I go, I never go to a place where I don't know anyone, because I usually travel alone, and just being alone in a foreign land is very scary. And so I never go anywhere where I don't know anyone. I'm not the type of person who's like, oh, I'm just gonna go tour New York. No, I know Emma from Miss Earth who lives in New York, you know. Even if I'm not going there to see my friend Emma, I am still, at least I just know that if anything happens, you know, I'm not alone. And I'll definitely talk and say, hey Emma, I'm gonna be in New York for a couple of days. If anything, you know, if you're free, hit me up and we can hang out or whatever. Just so I know that there's someone there, you know. That's very important when you're traveling alone. So also, man, I'm talking too much. But so plan where you're gonna stay, how you're gonna go there, how long you're gonna be. Go online and check out everything. Add the costs, like calculate the cost and add 20%. The 20% is just in case prices change. So yeah, you can definitely do that. After calculating all the costs and everything, you save up for it. So a lot of my trips have been mission trips actually. They've been mission trips. If they're mission trips, I have sponsors that sponsor them, because you know I'm going there to do the Great Commission. Other trips have been self-funded. So I have my own business and I make and sell hair products, and I do that. So I sell my hair products and I save up the money and I go. Even where I am right now, how I came to the US, I came via selling hair products. And you know, you think, it's all about discipline, just discipline. And if you have your goal, that's why to plan and write it down is really important, because you're looking at it, looking at the plan, and you know, you're like, okay, for sure, you know, I need to save up money for this. So I'm very disciplined with my money once I have written down what I need it for. So another thing that you need in order to travel is a great support system. So traveling when people don't support you is not really the best. Because you know, you just want to know that people are praying for you, that you know, people are happy for you, that you know, you're going out, you're exploring more, you know, your mind is getting open. Your mind opens so much when you travel, you know. I used to think I knew a lot of things. I thought I was well exposed, but even up to now, the more I discover things, I'm still like, wow, that would never have happened if I was still in Lusaka, just chilling at my house, you know, in whatever. So that definitely, like, get a support system. If your family can't support you, I'm so thankful my family supports me, but like, have friends support you, have church people support you, you know, get them involved in your plans. Maybe someone would even want to come with you, you know. That's traveling with support is way better than traveling without support. Actually, I don't know how it is like to travel without support, so I will not, but I just think that everything is better when you have support. And the last step is go. So all you need to do after all those things is just to go. And you know, I would advise you to start small. So like if you live in, okay, I'm gonna say, if you live in Lusaka, start with Kafue, or just start with like Tiffany's, you know. What's that, Chilanga, still Lusaka? I don't know. But just start small, and then from there you can do like, oh, I'm going to Zimbabwe, or you can do, oh, I'm going to, if you're doing road trips, what country? You can go to Botswana. So Livingstone is really cool because Livingstone touches Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. So you can literally go to Livingstone and have lunch in Botswana, you come back. The next day, you can go have lunch in Namibia, you come back. The next day, you can go have lunch in Zimbabwe, you come back. You see what I'm talking about? Like, that's just ways. A very important thing, you guys, get yourself a passport. A passport will save your life. A lot of people say, oh, I can't travel because I don't have a passport. Exactly. Get a passport. Even if you, or some people say, oh, I don't need a passport because I'm not going anywhere. You guys, you never know what opportunity. You just need to position yourself. If you get yourself a passport, opportunities will present itself like crazy. I am not kidding you. I have seen it happen in so many people's lives. Like, passports literally open up opportunities for you to travel abroad. It's a faith extender, you know. And so that being said, y'all, get your passports, plan for your trip, save for your trip, get your support system, and go with your passport or without your passport. And yeah, so if you guys would like to travel with me, let me know. We can plan something. And another thing, the more I travel, the more I network. So, you know, I travel to a place, I make friends, and then those friends are all from different places, so I'm able to go to those different places. I make friends with their relatives and their friends. Next time I go to their friends, you know, and I invite them over too. So that's another thing, invite them over. Don't just be the one to go, invite them over. So yeah, guys, that is my tips and tricks on traveling. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can with this vlog. Don't forget to check out my podcast on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, everything, every podcast app you can imagine. Please check it out. And yeah, guys, I love you so much, and see you on the next vlog. Bye.